Hello guys, hope you're doing well. In this video I will show you how you can track purchase and add to carts in your WordPress website and send it to Google as a conversion. We'll be doing this thing to Google Tag Manager. Before getting into it, I want to make you some settings in your WordPress dashboard. So you have to install a plugin called GTM for WP and connect your GTM through that plugin to your website. I have also recorded a video on that as well. You can check out my channel for that video. So you have to go to plugins. So this is the plugin that you have to install. You can just simply search GTM for WP in the plugins and you will get this. So once you install this, you have to go to the setting of this plugin. You have to enter your GTM ID here. You have to turn this thing on and this thing on off and click on save changes. You are all done with this. Then you have to open integrations and then click on WooCommerce and click on tick on track e-commerce, then cart content in data layer, then order data in data layer, or you can unselect this as well. It's up to you. And then you will click on save changes. Once you do all these things, make sure to clear your cache if you have any cache plugin on your website. So after doing this, I have opened my website in debug view and we will do a sample add to cart and purchase and see what happens in my container. So let's just quickly do this. We'll click on add to cart. Okay, after doing it, as you can see, we will get an add to cart event here. So here you can see we got an add to cart event here. Let me just quickly complete the purchase and we'll see what happened here as well. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have made an order here. So here is our order summary. Let's go back to our container and see what's happening here. As you can see here, a purchase event has also been fired. So we've got two events here. One is add to cart and the second is purchase. We will use this event to track our conversion on our website. So let's just go to our Google Ads. We will go to goals and conversion summary. Okay, before getting this, let's just go to our debug window and create our variables here, like purchase value and transaction ID or something like this. So we will open the purchase here. We'll click on data layer and see what are we getting here. So as you can see, we are getting everything here. Like in e-commerce, we are getting the transaction ID, we are getting the value of the order, and we are getting the items as well. So let's just quickly open a text here and write this thing here. Okay, our first the event is purchase, just right here, and then our variables for transaction ID is, let me just copy this e-commerce. As you guys can see, it's an object. Within e-commerce, we are getting too many things, too many variable as well. So after writing e-commerce, we'll select this thing, copy. Okay, as the transaction ID is inside the e-commerce object, we'll enter a dot here, and then we will enter the transaction ID. So in this way, our GTM will get the value of this transaction ID, which would be 63. So our first should be, we should also track the currency as well. So we will copy the currency here, open this thing, write currency, we'll write e-commerce dot. So this should, the e-commerce dot currency will capture our currency value from our order. So lastly, we should also get the value. So we will write e-commerce dot value to get the complete value of order. Okay, so we got these three variables for purchase. Let's just do for add to cart. Let's just open the add to cart. event, open this. We will open the data layer of this and see what's happening here. So as you can see, e-commerce.currency is same for add to cart as well, and e-commerce.value is same for this. So in this case, we will not calculate the value, because after we add continuously add product to our cart, so this value gets changes. So we will only track the price of object that's been added to cart at the moment. Like we add this object to the cart, we have like 1400 in the cart, so the value will be 1400 and the product price is 1400. If we add another product which is of same value 1400, the value would be 2800 and the price of the product would be 1400. So we will only track the price of products here. So for that we have to get the product price here. So let's see, we are getting the product price. So inside the e-commerce object there is an array called items. Within items we are getting the item ID, item name and item price. So we will get this item price from here. How we can do this? Let me show you how you guys can do it. We will first copy the e-commerce start here, e-commerce start. So okay, within the e-commerce there is an array called items. So as you guys can see, this item is an array. So all the other details are within the item in the array. There is an object within the first index of the item. So the first index of array is always 0. So we will enter 0 here. So we will write 0 here, and then we'll write dot, and then we will get the item price, the price. So we'll copy price and we will paste it here. So we got the price as well. So let's just quickly go to Google Tag Manager and create these variables. I will show you how you can do this. Go to variables. Okay, on user defined variables, new data layer variable, and enter the variable name. So first one is currency. So let's just write data layer variable currency. Save. We'll do the same for all the other variables as well. So let me just quickly create these variables. With our variables. Now we will create triggers for these two conversions. So we will create tags, but before that we want the conversion tags to be fired whenever a conversion event is happened. So we'll go to our debug window. We'll let's just first create for add to cart. As we'll open it, we'll copy the event name. We'll come back to Google Tag Manager. In custom event, in event name, we'll paste add to cart. So whenever this event happen, you have to file our tag that we will set up in few minutes. So add to cart event. We'll save this. We'll do the same for purchase. So purchase event is happened here. So copy this. We'll add a new trigger, a custom event. Enter event name. So purchase event here. So we are done with our events. We have to only create the tags here. Now let's go back to Google Ads and click on create conversion action. So to website, let's just enter our URL, click on scan. So we will do everything manually. We'll select the category. First of all, we'll do purchase. Okay, by the way, if you want a begin checkout as well, we can do a video on this as well. It has also the same steps. So click on purchase. This would be a primary conversion which we use for bidding optimization. That's correct. We'll website purchase, and we'll doing the GTM. We'll click on GTM here for our clarity. By the way, you can give it whatever name you want. So we'll use different value for each conversion. Now currency set will get this dynamically. So if you only accept payments in one currency, like in USD, you can select that here. But if you have different currencies, like you get orders in multiple currencies, you can leave this and we will get this from the data layer. By the way, if I'm doing it in PKR, so I will select let's say PKR here. So I will count every purchase and conversion. So here the attribution thing is here. You can do this. Let's just select everything from maximum so that we can get credit for our conversion whenever it happened within to engage within this given time. So this is pretty broad topic, so we'll do a complete video on this thing as well. Click on done. By the way, we will leave the attribution setting as data driven because it will distribute the credit among all the things that are involved in the conversion. So we will leave that as it is. Well, click on save and continue. Okay, we will be doing this through tag manager. Here we got our conversion ID and conversion label here. So let's just quickly copy conversion ID. Here we'll create a new tag. Go to tag configuration, then Google Ads conversion tracking. Okay, you have to create a conversion linker here as well. So click on create, hit save, automatically do everything for you. So hit save, it will be saved. Okay, click paste your conversion ID here. By the way, if you have created multiple Google Ads conversion here, you can just go here, create a variable. You can create a variable of constant value, which would be your Google Ads conversion ID. So this conversion ID, and you can easily get this from the variables. That would be pretty convenient for you. You have to clear this thing and select conversion ID from here. So it automatically pasted it here. So you don't have to copy this all the time. Then next you have to copy the conversion label here. We'll paste our conversion label here. Okay, now in here we have to put our conversion value, transaction ID, and currency code. As we have already created a variable for all these, we'll just click on this thing, plus button. We will select conversion value from here, which is this one. For transaction ID, we will the variable of transaction ID. For currency code, we will select that variable of currency code. So we did this. Now let's go to triggering. In triggering, we will select purchase event. So whenever this event happens, this tag will be fired and all the send data will be sent to Google Ads. So let's just give it a name and purchase. Okay, the purchase is done. Okay, the tag is successfully created. Now let's create the next tag, which would be add to cart. Okay, let's create a new conversion action. Website enter our domain name, which would be basically this thing. Let's copy this, put it here, add conversion manually. We will add to cart here. In here you have to it is selected as a primary conversion action here, but later you have to switch to secondary conversion action, because we will not add it for bidding. We will only bid on for purchases, but we will do for some other optimization as well. So after creating it, you have to switch back into secondary conversion action. So let's enter the conversion name, add to cart, different value for each. We will select every. We will go to the highest here as we discussed earlier. For purchase tag, we'll click on 30, select 30 here. View through conversion would be 30 days. Attribution would be data driven, it's recommended. We'll click on done, click on 7, continue. Okay, in here we will do this to Google Tag Manager. The conversion ID will remain same. We'll copy the conversion level. We'll add a new tag configuration, Google Ads conversion tracking. We'll enter the conversion ID. As we've created a variable of this, we'll select that variable. Click on conversion label, put the conversion level here, and in the next step here it is done from our side. So let's just conversion value. Okay, in conversion value we will put the price of the item price. In currency code we will get the currency from here. So add to cart do not have any conversion transaction ID, it's not a transaction, so we will leave as it is. When we want to this tag to be fired, whenever add to cart event is happen, so we'll name it. And we'll save it. Okay, our tags are created, so let's just preview this thing and see whether these are working or not. So our tag assistant is connected here. Okay, our tags appeared here. So let's just do a sample add to cart and see whether it's being fired or not. So we have added this product to the cart. Here, as you guys can see, the add to cart event is fired. So let's just open this and see the details of this. Open this, we will. Okay, let's just open the tag. And as you guys can see, the tag is fired. Go to summary, add to cart. Okay, it's perfectly fired. So let's just complete a purchase and see whether our purchase tag will fire or not. So let me just complete a purchase. Order received, as you guys can see. We will just come back here. As you can see, the purchase event is also fired. Okay, the qualifying status still running. Type tag details, value unknown tag type. Okay, so this is also done here, and we'll check whether in the variables we are receiving the data or not. As you can see, in data in currency we have captured the PKR. In item price we have captured 1400, which was basically the product price of what we have added to cart in transaction ID, it's 64, as you guys can see here. Okay, then the value of the purchase was 1400, which is correct here. So as you guys can see, we have did this, we have did correctly, and this data will be sent to Google after a few hours, and Google will update this. So let's just go to our these things and see what's happening here. As you guys can see, it's inactive. These things will get activated within three hours or something. So you will you will see the update here. Updated version is would be no recent conversion here. So this is it, guys. This is how you can do this. And as you've seen, we have successfully got the value of the order and send it to Google. So this was that simple. If you got any question regarding this, you can let me know in comments, or if you're a business owner or you want me to do this for you, you can simply book a call with me. The link is in the description. Thank you. See you next video. Bye bye.